Let's go back to Group B. We have a game between Sebastian and Cassian. We welcome Sebastian back in the Polish Go community. Very happy that he is playing in Iglo. He's a 4-dan player, so we will see if he can beat his opponents in Group B after a long break. Maybe still that 4-dan strength is actual in the modern times of AI Go. We see here a bit old Joseki, but apparently AI agrees with it. It's all right. This Joseki is all right. I know that currently this pincer is not as often played in professional games, and also such move is explored much, but this is also possible. And now the only difference, back in the day, we were all playing here and letting white get that big corner and then extending to the side. But this would be a bit better for white. However, black can take the corner, white pincers, and this is more or less equal. Maybe I think completely equal. I think completely equal. And by the way, also apparently AI prefers a bit that other Joseki, which was also a very common 10 years ago. Here, later, black has this continuation, and apparently black doesn't necessarily have to continue. All right. We have this in the game. White captures the stone. Black builds a moyo, putting pressure on white, and white was a bit afraid of a potential continuation. But is there really a thing here? Maybe black can push like this and then go here. So it looks a bit worrying or worrisome. But already by extending so far, white gains something. So now even if white dies, it's not too bad. White gets this in center, for example. But all right, there is a continuation. Indeed, there is a continuation. So white added a move, which is very good. The move is good by itself. Black added a move. And this choice of corner enclosure is a bit unusual. First of all, the 3-4 point likes to have an enclosure more than a star point. Needs it more. And second, here there is a potential moyo for black, and on the bottom there is just a strong group of black and no potential for moyo for anyone, because also a strong group of white. So bottom side is not as important as the left side and as the top side. Black approaches. We have a Joseki. White approaches. All good. And this move is small because white is very, very strong in the corner. And also, it's not yet points. There is, of course, such a move. Or such a move for the future. And also, black is not getting connected with this move. So if anything, then let's connect the line. It's more important than those imaginary points which are still not ours. And instead of playing there, it might be better to continue on the side. Here, very good moves. Black approaches and white ignores, of course. This is a classical Tesuji, well played. If black goes here, white will go up and then cause a lot of trouble to black. Black cannot stop that invasion, so black goes from above. This makes sense. White extends. Black added a move. Looks all reasonable, though if white connects, then in the future white also has an option to play Hane and double Hane, which might be stronger. So how should black answer? Like this? Maybe, but that's already better for white than the game. Should be a bit better, because white got stronger. Though, all right, this is also very good. I don't know why black went in. This is not necessary. White would be much weaker if we didn't go in. And we can enter around here. This is a good idea. White invades, then plays elsewhere. Black might just ignore it because white already invested a little bit, so it might make sense to just take our points. But generally, what white does in the corner, and white continued, is a classical invasion. It's possible to play like this. This is one invasion, and the other invasion is here, and it's difficult to stop these invasions. Oh, I mean, yeah. This is maybe a bit harder if black is strong. That would be easier, but black can play from the corner and not from the outside. But in fact, this is also acceptable for black. White might live, but on a small scale. All right, but probably if white enters here, black blocks from this side. Maybe we can set up echo, but this invasion looks very good, yes. And now the first and final fight starts. So what is the classical continuation? The variation which you all should know. Go up, and then white will connect, very likely. And then you play a descent. And if white descends, it's an L in the corner. White is dead. And if white plays here, then you jump in and white is dead. So the only hope of white are weaknesses in black's shape on the outside. But black is relatively strong on the outside. So white is in big danger of dying. Maybe white can start from here, but this threatens living in a call. This can be accepted. This can be accepted by black. Now play elsewhere. Or if white doesn't do that, then black just takes a liberty, right? A liberty right. And if this way, maybe black can be so audacious, so bold, and still kill white. No, now it's not working. So anyway, white would need to look for weaknesses in black's outside shapes. And black needs to choose whether he thinks he's strong enough or he would rather play a bit more conservative. But also this move is possible, right? This move also kills. This might be better. So maybe white plays like that. But then, what is the correct choice? Jump. And now there is no, no, there is still this move. Maybe this is the best way. Not sure. So anyway, this is a classical way. Black played this move, which is a bit less classical because who knows what it leads to. White will likely continue with Tiger's Mouth, and then we get a call, and it's very difficult to judge it. But it makes sense for white to set the call here, set it up here, and not there, because here it's less scary for black. And there it's connected to black's corner, so black is very worried to lose the call. But white needs to win it twice. It's a difficult call for white. So what will white do? Probably just play a move, and black can finish it. Looks fair. Or maybe black wants to continue, and then black will play a normal move, and white will make the call bigger. And where is white's threat? Here. Black plays here, white plays here, black continues. Interesting variations could emerge. White cuts, and this is a bit too frightened, this move. It looks like being frightened of this variation. Kind of, we try to enforce that we can get that Tiger's Mouth, and black doesn't set up the call. But if black simply answers, it's already better for black than the other variation. Or is it? Difficult to say. Because theoretically, black can also play here. But now white's move is absolute center. And now it's not absolute center. Now black can play from the other side. Will black really do it? I think that black can do it because black actually has a bit threatening moves elsewhere on the board. But also difficult to take such decisions, so maybe black is going to play here. Anyway, black needs to accept the gift. White gives a gift and black accepts. This is the normal course, normal codex. But black didn't accept the gift. Black goes all in suddenly this way and now takes the stone. And this looks a bit risky by black. White might try to just make life in the corner. So there is no clear life in the corner. This is a bit of a problem. Black continued. White might also try to go out. But where does white go? All right, so difficult to judge. It looks proper to take the stone, but, well, I can understand black is annoyed with this move. So black plays Atari first, which looks like black gives white such a great opportunity, but white is not 100% alive, unfortunately. What should black do now? Black went for it, said that I just kill you here, but this is a bit too bold. Yeah, white cannot simply live, but there is a lot of agi on the outside, and for example now, white can continue with this move. If black starts a ko, well, there is a ko. If white doesn't feel like starting it right away, white can prepare for it with some other moves, I don't know which. Let's say this. If black now kills, all right, well, we died, but we got two moves on the outside. It's all right, because it was anyway all black's area. It was black's area, and now we forced black to... I mean, we played many exchanges, and then black played. All right, so, well, maybe black is a bit happy that it's clean now, but still white can certainly accept it. So this is one way. And if black is afraid of the call, then it becomes problematic because white connects, and now to kill white, black needs to take 2 stones, and then white will probably manage to create the second eye on the outside. So white is happy. And white has also another way, which is going out, and white took it and goes out. And this is still a fight, but did black need it? Black didn't need it because, well, white can live there, but even if white lives there, it's not a huge life. Black got something on the outside, and this move shines. White didn't continue after an attachment, so black should most probably simply play here and then there if white wants to make life in the corner. And if not, well, maybe a better time will come for killing. Black went for killing headlong all in without really proper preparation, and now it proved difficult to capture, to stop white's group. So black thinks that he will simply live by capturing white's cornerstones, but then white goes further, and now this move is a big mistake. Because it's not much connected to the fight. It's certainly overconfident. Black should play either here or maybe this peep and later here. Maybe black can kill white. It will be a difficult fight. But if black plays such an unrelated move, then certainly white can get a good result in the fight. Well, now still black has a chance to threaten white, but white will go out. But black played from the outside, and then suddenly white has a free way back home. Black played differently, and this was the end of the game. Now Black resigned. So very unfortunate that Black went down so quickly in this fight. It was certainly not needed, even if Black made a mistake, for example, this move. Certainly Black can continue the game if he just keeps calm. Maybe White is better, but fine. It's not the end of the world. Ah, now I see that there is this annoying move. So it's indeed very difficult to threaten White's group. Even now White can cut here. Yes, but it was not needed also to start the fight in the first place. But after the fight was started, also Black gave up too quickly, kind of. Well, at least let's not die. White connects, all right. We get something, at least something, that later we can connect these stones. But many things can happen when we enter. White entered and got a great success, but we can still enter ourselves. Yeah, so this game finished very quickly, but it was interesting and good game, well played by both sides. We will move on